What's up, YouTube? I just want to say thanks to all of my early subscribers. I am still working on video quality as well as how to make a video that's entertaining. Um, a lot of the times, 3D software, 3D printing, game dev, it's all pretty boring. I know it can be, so I'm going to do this video with a little bit of a different style. It's going to be a little less tutorial, a little more me just talking about the project as I work on it. So yeah, no, I appreciate the support so far, and I'm going to work on improving for you guys. So let's get into it. Um, for today's video, I'm going to be working on another 3D print. And this is something I've been seeing on YouTube and Reddit. People are trying to make like a articulating tentacle, but sort of controlled with strings. I don't know. It's pretty cool. I'll try to like maybe throw a clip of one or an image right here. Um, So yeah, that's what I'm gonna try to make. It seems so easy. Uh, I don't know why it's difficult. It is. It's got to be something though. There's a lot of people lately trying to make this print, and it seems to be causing some. Ooh, here. You know what? Hold on. Sorry. I'm gonna turn on the key share. Probably should have done this when I had started. Okay, there we go. Cool. So you can now see my keystrokes here in this bottom corner of the screen. Anyway, back to this file. There's got to be some difficulty to it because people are struggling getting it to work. I'm gonna see if I can. I've got a couple ideas on how I would do it. Um, Not that anybody is doing it wrong. I just don't think there's a right way to do it yet. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Let's see. So we're gonna merge. No, we're not. We're not gonna merge nothing. Grab Z. So the idea is this is part of a spine. This surface will sit inside of this surface. Um, I don't think it needs to be terribly complicated, but like I said, I've just seen so much. I don't know. I don't want to say so much inability to pull it off because something tells me I'm about to be humbled. But yeah, I guess that's kind of how I feel about it. Like I don't know what the big deal is. I'm gonna try to make a round bit of a pivot point. Yeah. And then just for the sake of showing you guys real quick, I'm gonna throw a modifier on this here. We're gonna use the array modifier. Um, so the idea is it's multiple pieces fitting like a spine, something like this. Maybe we'll do like a 0.7. Okay. And then we're gonna up the count. So whoa, that's crazy. Um, yeah. And then along the center of these spine pieces, I think people have just drilled a hole straight through them and ran a string through. And the center one is a tension string. And then the outer ones, string runs through each of the spine points. Um, they work like a marionette puppet string. You know, you pull on it in one direction or the other, and it flexes or rotates. Um, Once again, I don't see what the big deal is. Uh, Also looking at it, maybe this would benefit from more points, like 5. I don't know. For the sake of fuck it. I'm just gonna I'm just gonna leave it like this, I think. Um Here in the center. Whoa. Oh, right. This is still one object. I'm gonna set that to 1. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna delete the array modifier. I'm only gonna make like 1 and well, make one piece and then just print multiples. Um, the ones on the internet have tapered. Actually, let's see if I can demonstrate that. So if we have these relative offset constant merge. Not really. I think the way that I would demonstrate this is apply this and then shrink. It doesn't matter. These are the pieces, and they usually taper and get smaller as they go. For the sake of me testing, I'm just gonna leave it one size. See what happens. Um, but yeah, I don't know if this has any sort of practical use. Can't think of anything, but it looks cool. The concept is cool. There we go. Now I have a hole straight through the center. I hope that's big enough. I never really like know what to expect until I print the first one, and then I'm usually like, okay, well, that didn't go right. Um, let's see, and then I think here. I'll do something like this and insert these faces. It probably wouldn't be a big deal to leave these shapes square, but if you hit, or if you smooth it, no. Control Z. Alt Shift S. Oh. All right, so it's Alt Shift S. I guess these faces are not good, but I'm going to delete them anyway, so yeah. Wow. That was my bad. That was took a minute. Blender is super cool, but there is so much to it. I don't get how some people just have all of it memorized all the time. I'm constantly having to relearn things, but I guess that's just part of the fun. Um, okay, now I think that's it. Well, uh, there's probably things that I could do to improve the shape a little bit, maybe, but for the most part, this is the spine, and now, um, I mean, I guess I could save it. I'll probably want to come back and edit it later, especially when I finally catch on to what the big deal is. Spine, spiner. Also caps lock. My caps lock is always on. Spine. Nobody likes me. Yeah, okay, cool. We're gonna export STL, Cura projects. I should really just rename that STL projects because now I use Cura, Bamboo Studios, and then the whatever the slicer is for the no, whatever. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Um, okay, spine STL. Save it. Sure, we'll just save it here. Um, let's go into. Oh my gosh. Anycubic. That's it. We're gonna open the Anycubic slicer because the Bamboo Labs is currently down. Bums me out. I'm gonna not update again because I never do. We're gonna log in. Cut here because login information. Funny thing about the login information, it would have been like extra easy to steal because of the key sharing. But that's fine. I know you're all good people. Everybody here. It's just for good practice. You don't wanna share that. Uh, okay, and then I think we could go import and just find it. Spine, snake mountain, spine. Is this not where I saved it? Oh, Cura projects are there. So spine. Spine. Oh, date modified. I thought they were by alphabetical. Oh yeah, it's tiny because the old meters and millimeters dilemma. Let's see. How big should this be? 2 inches maybe? Let's make it 3 inches. About 75 millimeter. And then I don't want to waste the filament if it sucks, but I'm going to need to have a few to really try it. Maybe 5. Let's see, how do we... M is to move. In Bamboo Labs, M is to duplicate. Maybe it's Control M that I'm thinking? No, Shift M. Okay, we can do it the hard way. Control C to copy. Control V to paste. Ooh, just looking at it, my center hole, it's too small. Even with like a fishing line, I don't know about that. The outer ones are probably too big. Okay, well, here's how we're gonna do this. I'm gonna Alt select that. We're gonna scale Shift Z. Scale Shift Z. Sure, I guess. Ooh, actually, because I loop cut the centers, and then I can loop cut these centers and have a really nice, I guess, subdivide, essentially, poor man's subdivide. I'm going to come all the way out with this, which should match the bottom, and then smooth it. Control that. Still don't like that. Shift there. There we go. So that'll sort of round this up and give it a smoother pivot point, I guess you could say. File, export as, and then we're going to name it the exact same name, just spine, so that way it deletes the old one. And then all of that work that I did in here, we're just going to delete. That seems to be the way it goes. Import, new spine, open, scale. What are these symbols? Ugh, I hate these ones. I'm a big fan of Cura. I like Bamboo Studio now that I know how to use it, but I'm not gonna lie, I kind of hate the Anycubic slicer. Um, no offense to any cubic fans out there, I just not not a fan. So Control Copy, Shift Copy. Wow, that's fucking brilliant. Uh, let's see. That Control Copy, Control V. Oh, just the one. Okay, I was hoping to save some time, but whatever. All right, Control. Ah, just do what I do and blame the software for your shortcomings, and then nothing's ever your fault. That's probably the easiest way to do any of this. Um, okay, so I got my 5. I'm gonna lower the infill, save some plastic, do a brim, no support, no support. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do it no support. Also, what? Why is this one different than the? Oh, why is this one different? These ones almost don't have that new subdivide in it. What the hell? I think this is. I didn't actually copy this one, so I was pasting. Yeah, just the old ones. Idiot. Control copy. Click. Control paste. There we go. There's the new one. Okay, guys. So for the third time of me making all of these, that also explains why my duplicate didn't work. No, still wouldn't work. Whatever. I'm sorry. It's so bad. Uh, anyway, leave the brim on. It just feel like it prints smoother. We're gonna do no support and just roll the dice. Normal. I don't know why I can't select anything besides TPU. We'll just force select PLA in a second. So I'm gonna go ahead and slice this. 3 hours on the dot and 100 grams. I kind of like that. That seems good to me. We got a little bit of a run in on the brim, but that doesn't matter. In fact, I kind of wish they all had a contact on the brim, but it I'm so over it at this point. I'm so ready to see what these look like. Um yeah, I would hit print. I don't know if there's anything on the printer right now. So I'm going to go ahead and cut the video here. I'm going to head over to the shop where the printer's at, and I'm going to get this print going. And in 3 hours, I'm going to finish this video, and we'll see what the big deal is with this tentacle print. Um, okay, be right back.
48 hours later.
All right. So it has taken much longer than I anticipated. Um, so just to catch up, the footage that I took in the shop that I do 3D printing at had music playing, and I realized as I was going to edit it that there's no way I was getting past the copywriting on YouTube. So yeah, um, I might put in some B-roll footage anyway. Um, then I took my initial prints, gave them a test, and decided that I need an end cap. So here in Blender, I've got this shape, which is literally just a closed off version of the original that I stretched into a point. If you care, it looked something like this. Really didn't do much. except I used the boolean tool and a torus shape, and I made this um, loop inside of it, and I'll show you what that does here in a second. And then I cut the top off, mashed it, and stretched it, and then I made this, which is going to be the handle for um, controlling it. Anyway, so that's about it for the blender. We have our standard pieces that I'm gonna put together. I've got the end piece that's gonna sit on the top here, and then where did I set it? Oh, it's on my lap. This is gonna be our control piece. It'll make sense as I get it put together. The loop through the center turned out really well. Oh, also, because I had talked about not making or not using supports in the first one, I used them in the second. A couple of these, and then my pointy end piece, and I kind of hate the supports. They made it worse. If you, I don't know, it's the little hole in there. The supports was just like more plastic covering it, and yeah, actually kind of a backfire. Um, but besides the point, let's see. I got my string, and I'm gonna start it here on camera so you can all see what I'm doing. Except you can't because this is gonna be a nightmare. Anyway, so I'm just gonna probably speed up through this. Okay, that was so boring, but we have our proof of concept, which is good. I'm so over this design already. But we have an articulating spine or tentacle arm. Uh, I thought about maybe doing one with 5 points. I think it would give it so much more control, but I'm glad I didn't. I mean, this already took way too long, but look at that. Isn't that crazy? The whole thing is running with this. So, probably didn't need to make it as long as it did, but anyway, I don't know what the rest of the internet was having a problem with. This is actually really easy, super simple, pretty fun. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this thing now. Probably recycle it. I'll keep it on the desk for a little bit. It's kind of cool. Anyway, so yeah, thanks for sticking through that. I hope it was somewhat entertaining. I'm gonna go ahead and link the file for all of those pieces down below. I'll just post them for free. And yeah, no, but if I were you guys, I'd make my own because that was a simple, fun project and easy to learn. Um, if you guys liked this video or the style of it, please give me a thumbs up. That'd be super cool. So that way I know it was good. And then if there's anything else that you guys want to see me make or anything you want me to teach you, comment it down below. And yeah, I'll see what I can do. And then I will catch you guys in next week's video. All right, thanks. Bye.